But also, one thing that I've noticed is when the moving to commercial, the residential, we got so used to using the residential trimmers that the guys rarely, some of the new guys will use the commercial trimmers, but a lot of the guys will go back to the residential ones because it has the angle at the bottom that they're used to, where the other one is just pretty much straight down. And then also the way the string goes opposite direction. So
Yes.
therefore, they can, if they want to edge with it, they can walk forwards. I know we've talked about this before,
Right.
being able to edge and not have to walk backwards and worry about running into mailbox or a car, so you really get used
Car.
to that. And then when you go and get the commercial one, then you're hitting yourself right in the face.
Right.
So,
Right.
there's, and that's another thing that goes into the research of if, you're going to have a company like this, don't think that you have to stick to everything commercial. Try some things out. I mean, and it's going to be easy to find some residential ones on Facebook Marketplace because these people will buy electric, stuff
They buy it
and be
for the
like, "Oh, this
battery.
is going to be great." And then they're like, "No, I'd rather have." Yeah, or they'll buy it and then decide, "No, what? I'm not going to do lawn care anymore. I'm going to, because they're homeowners. They're like, we're going to go ahead and hire a service." And I've even bought equipment from people that hired us, and they're like, "Hey, well, we got an Ego Zero turn in here. You want to buy it?" But it's just so. I mean, you can find those residential trimmers not all the time, and get one, and just
Yeah.
see which way works best for you. But I know most of
Yep.
my guys, they will pick up a residential before a commercial just for that reason. But the commercial, of course, is more sturdy, and especially I love the way they're changing, with the hedge trimmers, like the long ones, the extended ones, with the carbon fiber and everything. I mean, now
Yes.
I can use
Yep.
that thing like a chainsaw, going through like clearing the retention ponds and stuff like that. I can go through and just zoop 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 in places that I can't take a machine, and just go through and just, I mean, it's amazing. You got to sharpen it afterwards,
Yes.
but
Well, yeah, it's again, going back to this, it's the power is there, and I wish there was more information out there for people to make better informed decisions, but we've been through this, so I'm pretty confident that we could help people just understand, like, where do I start? Although I have gotten calls like, "Where do I start?" Well, how many properties do you have? "Oh, no, I'm just starting." Like, listen, I'm not here to build your business. If you,
right.
that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Consulting on a business,
Yeah.
that's a whole different
Well,
story. But if
or if
you're,
you're doing that, at least be more specific with a question.
yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
which weed trimmer should I get? Hey, we can give you some yes or no's, no problem.
Right,
But
right,
yeah,
right.
how to get
Yeah,
clients.
yeah,
That's
yeah. How do I get clients? Well, with us, it's easier to get clients because they are coming to us, right? And they're calling, they're saying, "Hey, I want that lower noise. I don't want those fumes coming in." So it's selling itself automatically without having to compete. And that's the other thing for landscapers. Normally, you're competing a race to the bottom on pricing, right?
right.
Because everyone's trying to compete for the property, and they keep lowering the price to so. In reality, I think prices are artificially low. They should be higher for the type of works that we do. Even just for mowing, it should be higher. But it's just been because everyone's competing on the same thing and they're not anything different. So you can have a better price structure, still be competitive without killing yourself and killing your margins. Plus, you're going to gain it because that return on investment is going to be there.